How we doing? What is up tonight? Just trying to pull up my standing mat. Feel like we need to be up a little bit more. All right. Man, I'm warm. All right. So, it is Monday. Let's change this. Need to update this. Let's go to overlays and goals. We got to change the goals. Update them. It's Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. Update that. I think we're good. Save. All right, see if we can change the wording here. I feel like I need to change that to should I feel like I should change the this to weekly subs maybe. Boom. We updated that. Uh-oh. But now that affects where it goes. If it's on there clean or not. Yeah, we'll slide that a little bit more. That's good, right? I think so. So tonight, I think we need to set a couple things up with the Stream Deck. We got to change some of this around. We got to make this work for the people. Right now, I have the weirdest, like, I don't know how to set this up. I didn't know how would be the best way to set this up. So I've got, like, this is my base screen, and I didn't know, man, maybe I should just create a new. Let's just do this. Let's create new, and then can we take it over so it becomes one? Yes, that's what I want. That's what I want. I want this. I want this over in one, because when I click that, it's just a fun little thing on my desk where I got Pac-Man going. Or if I click it again, it does like the screensaver, if you will. And then click it again, it should go back. Hello? Oh no. There it goes. Oh, you have to hit the bottom right corner. Interesting. So this is our basic one. Here, this is where, like, if I hit Twitch, it takes me to, like, what is Twitch dashboard if I open that up? Oh, okay, so that's where it shows me this kind of stuff on Twitch. Gotcha, that's what I had set up. Open stream button, I'm not going to press because that opens up a whole bunch of different stuff. That's like when I'm trying to get started. So I don't want to click that. But what about audio? What? If I were to do this, it actually works. The mute mic. The issue is I've got, like, it's like layers deep instead of being easily accessible. I've got a little timer here, 20-minute timer. I can change that as what I want. In fact, I might set that. I'm gonna do that. If I switch pages, will it? Yeah, it still goes. Nice. So in like 20 minutes, it'll let me know and we'll change gears, switch gears. But right now, I think the biggest thing is trying to have, like, this is DaVinci Resolve. And what I was trying to do there, I think, is set up shortcuts so I could just use my Stream Deck to be able to do some quick editing to just learn these. And I got away from that. But I really should, because then it's all in one place. Although I've gotten so quick at it with my keyboard that I don't even think that's necessary, if I'm honest. I don't think that's necessary. But we'll just keep it. We're not going to delete it. This is where the scenes get changed, and this is one of the things I have to update. See, if I take this, though, how do I get it? I feel like it's wise to have the Twitch logo one, so I'm going to move. I think so. No, it's not doing it. Oh, I have to let it wait. I have to wait. There we go. I think we'll just put it right in the middle for now. I think I will have the Twitch one here, because what that does is then it opens open stream button, which sets everything. Oh, there's a timer one in here too. Yeah, set for like 5 minutes. Speaking of, is that other one still going? It is. Nice. We'll see if it beeps. But here we've got the Twitch dashboard. And that would be to do stuff like throw a message in chat. What happens if I press that button? Did I set something up for that? Nope. What's that? Oh, that's just a new song. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I can set that up. Stream title. Oh, that's to change the stream title. If I want to do that real quick. Viewers? What is that? If I want to see the viewers, is that what it is? I don't even know what that's for. I just pressed it a bunch of times, so I don't know what I just did. Stream marker, open last clip. Let's click that one once, see if that works. I don't know that any of these are working. If I were to hit clip, is that going to actually like make a clip for me? I don't know if it did. We'll see. We'll see. But I think what I want to do is go back in here. The main thing is scenes. Like, this is the base, and then if I go in here, that means... I wish I could make it smaller, if I'm honest, because I feel like that's very large. But anyway, that's not important. The icon isn't important. What's important is setting it up. I've got the scenes is what I want to have set up, and we'll just put this off to the side over there. But scenes are the main thing. I think what we're going to do is we're going to have like OBS scenes. And then, well, let's see here if I can do a different one. Let's search in icons. Let's go OBS. See what if anything shows up. Nah. I think this was a picture that I grabbed from somewhere. I don't know what this one is. Entipo. But my thought is, on here, what do I need to have? I need to have, if it's within the Twitch one, I need to have an open stream button that I can just press, and then it opens up all the necessary things. Boom, super simple. That's what that is supposed to be. And this has 7 actions. Let's check out what they are. Open OBS, open Twitch, open community. Yep, okay. Open my the bot website. Open Stream Elements, closed captions, Twitter, and then it pulls open Music Beat on my computer. Bro, that's nice. I think that's what I want. Yeah. So that's cool that is still what I want there. So we're going to keep that. But I feel like what I need to have in here is I need to have what do I need to put on Stream Deck on the Twitch side of things? I need to have OBS scene switches, right? I need to have audio, mute mic, music, etc. I think I need to have like sound alerts / extension buttons. What else do we need to have on there? Need to have function buttons. Functions like clip, stream marker, etc. What are the best things? We're gonna do this crazy thing. We're gonna do something crazy. You guys ready for this? We're gonna go to ChatGPT. We're gonna go to ChatGPT and see what it tells us. I'll pull it back up in a second. I had to log out from things I've been working on. Okay, here we go. If we go and we say something to the effect of, from across the internet, what are the buttons that I must create for use on my Stream Deck during live streams on Twitch? Let's see what it says. Let's see what it says. All right, here we go. Scene switching. Boom. Yep. Just talked about that. Need that audio control. Boom. Talked about that. Chat and interaction. So this is where you have ones like send pre-written chat messages, like thanks for the follow, BRB for a sec, stuff like that. Shout out commands. Oh, clip commands, emote spam button, slow mode. Okay. Slow mode toggle. Stream tools and integrations. So toggle record, toggle stream markers, replay buffer. Okay. Twitch stream setup. Yep. Viewer engagement and fun stuffs. Yeah, that's the sound effects, the GIFs, the memes, all that kind of jazz. And then custom alerts or animations. Productivity and personal use. Yeah, that's for personal stuff. And then panic button. Yeah, mute all, switch to BRB, and hide cam, emergency scene with technical difficulty visual or something like that. Stream restart shortcut. Oh, interesting. Okay. So these are some recommendations. Want a downloadable icon pack or setup template for these? Or need help naming and organizing them with folders for different stream? All of it. Let's see what it does. All of it. Oh my. Can I actually, like, does that, like, have the button or something? Well, let's do this. Let's, the question is, how do we want to, I'm going to pull this off to the side here. We can just get rid of that. Don't save. Boom. Okay, so if we go back here, and we're in Twitch, we need scene switching, okay? So this one here for scenes, 12 items. Oh, that's what's inside of it. Yeah. Okay, so we need our starting soon, which I think still works. I'm going to click it and come back to this if it does. Boom. Okay, that one works. I don't even know why you actually need that button, because if you're already live, why would you go to the starting soon? I guess it's a quick in case you accidentally went live before you clicked it, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like a really usable one. Anyway, so then we've got just chatting, which is, boom, this one right here. Sets it up perfectly. And then gameplay switches to your game capture and cam overlay. That's supposed to be, I think, this one. Yeah. So let's move this one. Boom. Yeah, I think that's what that's supposed to be. What's this one? Same thing. Oh, this is supposed to be Xbox main, PC main. I'm gonna get rid of the Xbox main just because this one that's called PC main for some reason. This one is literally what I use. I just switch between can you see the Xbox or the display capture. So we don't need both of these. So I'm going to delete this one. Boom. We'll move this one up here then. I'm going to need to put on a different we're set from file because I think I have this icon. Yeah, because I just had it for the other one. Yeah, this one is supposed to be main game small icon. We'll do that. Boom. Boom. There we go. All right, so we're back over here. And then I kind of want to create an all-in-one, but which would be this one here. This one here, I want to have like a switcher for. Create that one right here. And what is it that I have to, I think over here, OBS, right? Yeah, go to OBS, go to a scene, boom. And then this scene will, for right now, I'll put a title on it because I'll have to figure out icons later. But this one I can put all in one because that's what I know it as, even though that's a weird title for it. But let's go to the scene and we'll do the all-in-one button. So I should be able to click back here, click over there. I don't like how it cuts the... Oh, it's probably because I have to let it finish and then it does it. Okay. Yep. All right. So then we got the cut transition. If I click that, it sets up to where I can just cut between. Okay. Or if I want to do, it's called trial because I never changed the title of it. I never changed it from trial. So we'll just keep it as that. BRB. That was beautiful. And then we've got the zoom. If we do cuts on that. And then we got zooms again, which is even closer. I feel like I need to make this like a row of 4 for the zoom in stuff. Yeah, because I want to do this. I want to organize it like this. I want to organize it like this to where I have all of these kind of ones together. And then this one would be where I have camera and then all in one. And then down here at the bottom, I'll do the... and then this is for recording. Let's fix this song. Goodbye. I am not a fan of that kind of music. All right. So then we got recording right there. And we've got backtrack. But let's just check the list. We've got just chatting with the camera only with chat focus scene. Boom. That's this one right here. And then we've got, I might sit down here in a minute. And then we've got the gameplay, which we already got. Boom. Right? This one here. And then we've got the BRB, which is right there. And then we've got the end, which is right there. Switches to a scene without a face cam. Oh, interesting. Okay. So that's where I don't have that. What's this? I was trying to mess with something here. We're just going to delete this. Boom. This side one was if I wanted to use something like the C920 or something like that. I could turn that sucker on if it would work. I don't know if it'll work. Activate it. No, it keeps cutting in and out. I think it's because I'm using a power block with multiple USB ports. Let me try to switch it to a different USB. See what happens. Deactivate it. Activate it. No? I think I would have to plug it straight into my computer, so that's not going to work. But that was what I was trying to do with that. It was in relationship to that idea of having it from the side to have a different view. So and then the behind one, okay, you still got the mic, good. But this one I was having it like through my phone. In fact, I should see if that's still capable. Since this is what we do on Monday. Try to figure this stuff out, make sure we got Epic Cam. What's up with this? Okay, done. I think I have to yeah. I think I have to re-download it or something. But the idea was to be able to have another scene, and I'll put this bad boy up. Hasn't been up there in a hot minute. But the premise of this scene was that this would be up behind me, and it would give like an overhead full vision. Let's see what we can do with this. Uh-oh. Me fixed it. Okay, good. I was like, please tell me it's fixable. Oh, man. That pulled out weird. All right, loosen this up. Oh, that's all the further that pulls out. And then I gotta tighten this O-light up top. There we go. And then we're gonna max it. We're gonna max it and see what happens here. See what happens if we put this bad boy like up here on the desk. See what happens. All right, I don't think we need that light. Unless we do. I don't know. Turn it down a little bit. It's actually not a bad light to have to like emphasize behind me. But now let's see if we can get that camera up. Where you at? Next. I agree. It's got to install again. Or the new drivers. Nice. So this should... I don't want it to do anything crazy, so I'm gonna to show anything crazy. So I'm gonna go studio mode first, just so I can see what it do. Let's go behind. That's the one it's supposed to be. What? Where's it at? Oh no, it's like pink. Let me see the angle though. We got a pretty solid angle. All right, that's a good angle right there. All right. Can this go 0.5? Let me see. I can't see at this angle. I can't see it. I can't see it at this angle. Let's see here. Let's see what this looks like, ladies and gentlemen. If I were to get out of studio mode and go to behind, this is what we're talking about. This is what it'd be looking like. It's a little bit of a mess, but you guys get to see the whole shindig of what's happening. Interesting. Need to add in the audio. There we go. So we can use this, and it'll still show. I believe it'll still show the chat over there, unless I have this like oddly set up. Let me see here. If I've got Epic. Oh, okay. That's all the more it's showing. That's why. Let's just do undo. Oh, no, no, no. I want that. Is there a way I can redo? Yeah. All right, so that's what it would look like if I had it right there. So sometimes if I'm doing something, maybe I'll throw a little bit of a, you know, working thing, and I can take that and I can put a filter on it. How do you blur it? How do you blur? Nope, that's not it. Delete. Nope. That's not it. Apply a LUT. Nope. That's not it. Chroma key. That's for if I had green screen. Nope. Color key? Guys, all I'm trying to do is figure out how to like fuzz it up a little bit. I guess that's a thing for another time. But right now we'll just go back to main, and we should put the backtrack needs to go like, I don't even know. Let's delete that. I haven't used that. That's not for a scene. This is for scenes. So then the one then, this one should be the super, like you have just chatting, you have zoom, you have deeper zoom, and you have biggest zoom. And we'll connect that here into super close. So that should be able to be right there to where I can go on the cut transition. I could go to here, to here, to here, to here. All right. Oh, man. Okay, so we got that, but then I need one. This one is, let me go to recording. This one is only camera to record. Okay, no, this shouldn't be Epic Cam. Why does that say Epic Cam? Okay. So we have our recording button, but then we need one. I think we need one right here. This one right here is, you guys can't even see what I'm looking at. Right here. This one is going to be for a, we'll put recording up here. Because this one is, actually, let's change this one to face only. And then this one is going to be no cam, which would be the equivalent of creating, it'd be the equivalent over here to creating the slight, no, not recording. The thing about the X being is that it has the Apex bar if I were to ever play Apex again. So I'll just copy that one, move that over to PC. And then have that over top of, I guess it can go in the video one. I don't know. But then Xbox, I can delete that one so I don't have so many. But I need to create a new. We got to create no cam. Uh-oh. Nothing. So the idea of this, I'm guessing, would be, actually, let me go back to this. Oops. Okay, I guess I'll do it this way. I'll go back to this, and what I'll do is, I think, just go to the PC main one. I'll just duplicate this and make this no camera. And then delete the camera out of that one, right? Oh no. I think by me deleting the camera, because it's in a folder, so that means I'm gonna have to take it out of the folder. So that means here in the PC main I can have it on, and then in the no cam one, I have to add it in. Oh no, I don't. The whole point is not to have a cam on this one. All right, cool. So if that's the case, let's go back to here. Then we can change the no cam to no cam. And then we should be able to switch around. Boom. Boom. Love it. Boom. 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 I don't know what that final spot would be for, guys. What would that final spot before? We got BRB, we got ending, we got no cam, we got zoom in cam, we got multiple zoom ins. We've got an alternate layout, switch to a secondary layout. Oh, that's what we're going to put in there. Yeah. So the no cam, yeah, we'll have right there. And then this one, actually, we'll put the no cam over here. And then this one here will be the last one. This one is going to be behind view. There you go. And then this one's just going to go to behind. And down the line, yeah, so that should be, boom, right there. Down the line, I think I want to have one for what's the word? I want to have one for the side view. I want to have one for side view, but I like that. We got this. We got the scene switching one done. Beautiful. And then, so we can back out from that. We've got our scenes button done. So then next, what do they say? Audio control. So let's do that audio. So we got these two. So audio, what do we got? They said we should have a mic toggle. Check 1, 2. Mic toggle works. And then game audio mute. Mute and unmute game capture. Which would be... I'd have to open up a game for that, so we'll come back to that one. Discord mute and unmute. I mean, that would just mute the same thing, wouldn't it? Let me open Discord. Got a lot of work to do on Discord yet, too. But let's go down. Say I go, a lot of stuff being revamped over here. Here we go to this, and let's just go to the stream room. And then I see that it's picking me up. I'm just talking that whole time without my mic on. Does this turn my mic down if I'm pressing these buttons? Or is that something else? Am I turning down in other volumes somewhere? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think it's doing anything. I don't think those work according to what they should. Yeah, what about play pause? Let's check that out. That works. Nice. What about next? Next does not work. It does work. I just have to press it harder. Let's go back. Yes. Those buttons work. But what is the volume? That's on my computer. But what, I don't know what volume that actually increases and decreases. In the grand scheme of things. Yeah, I don't know what that does. I do need to make sure that I can... That's nice to have that pause button. There's so many of these that are not good, that are not in the right space. So the Discord one... Oh, wait. I have a Discord one. Let's go in and try that again. Check 1, 2. If I mute myself, I hit the Discord button. Now I hit it again. Nothing's happening. Nothing is happening. Yeah, if I mute the regular mic, that happens. Interesting. Well, what are the settings going into here? Why is it Epic Cam? The default mic should be this. Maybe that's why. And then if I just... Still not. All right, so that one's going to have to be... Wait a minute. I got a whole different line for that. I don't know. That's going to... This right here, I mean, I've got my mic mute. What about Voicemeeter output? If I just completely mute all that, that's good. Desktop, I'm going to delete that. Xbox, we're to delete that because we until we can get it set up and understand how we're going to do that. Discord, PC game. Let's open up a game and test that out real quick. Let's just go with Card Shop Simulator. See what happens here. It's update. It is always updating Marbles. I don't know that there's ever been a time that I've gotten onto Steam that it has not been trying to update Marbles. Seriously. It says it's running. There we go. Okay, let's stop the sound. Pull up my audio over here to see where everything's going. Can I hear things? I didn't hear that at all. Oh. Okay, maybe we will hear it. Where's it coming through, though? That's what I got to figure out. And I got to figure out if this works. Okay, so it's coming through Voicemeeter output. When I go to mute PC game, nothing mutes. It's because I have it running through... I have it running through a portion of... I have it running through Voicemeeter Potato. That's why. So I would be able to mute it by pressing that. But that mutes everything. Man, so this is a whole audio nightmare. Ugh. This is a whole audio thing that I have to get figured out. Okay. I'm not ready for that right now. Let's go back, change the scene using just the Stream Deck. Let's go back to here. Okay. We'll just quit this game. Okay. So now, go back. Audio. This one doesn't work because everything goes through the Voicemeeter output. And then viewer attack, Tangio overlay. Again, those were specifically set up, but now those go through. Wait, so let me see this. Let me see if I just set up like this here. This one went through the Tangio overlay, but I think this one... Oh, this is for... okay, let's see if we can do this. That soundboard. What about on the system? Oh, sweet, Streamloots. We can do straight off of this. Let's go. Sidekick, too. I haven't touched Sidekick in a hot minute. I'd have to look into that. The system... Can we... mute... Let's just try a hotkey, see what that does. Oh no, I don't want that. I mean, I guess it would be through here, wouldn't it? I'm not gonna be able to do them individually because they're set up specifically through stream Voicemeeter Potato. So like my extensions and alerts come through here, are supposed to come through here. Anything in relation to like Tangia, Blurp, all that stuff right here. And so, oh wow, I gotta go over here and turn that back down. This is the output one of what's coming through stream. What you guys are hearing, this is what I hear. But the extensions and alerts all come through here. So if there's a way that I could set up to where it could mute this button right here, but I don't think that's possible. Yeah, because if it's OBS, it's within OBS, obviously. And so that's why being able to do like audio mixer, that would be looking for the source. Well, the source is, what I'm trying to mute would be the cable, the digital cable. This one is looking specifically for the audio source, which would be Voicemeeter output. That's everything. That's everything. So I'm going to have to look again into audio to see about, do I separate that stuff out or do I just do it this way and just, it's, chalk it up to, as long as I can mute everything, my mic, we'll go from there. We'll go from there, I think. These other ones, yeah, they're not going to work because I don't have the individual audio controls on my audio mixer in OBS. They're all specifically feeding through Voicemeeter Potato. So that's not going to work. This does work. These three work for audio. Stopping music, next, back. These aren't doing anything though. I might have to, that's for system, but I need it to do something. I need it for different audio. That's what I need. If I'm honest, let me see here. If we go to volume controller, input device control. Wait a minute. If I do it this way, oh yes, I think I figured this out. I think I figured it out. Let me look here. This is what we got, guys. So this is what Voicemeeter Potato looks like. And if I pull up, oh, that's not gonna work. I'm not gonna be able to look at them both. That's all right. But if I pull up this one here is cable A output for my extensions and alerts. So I could control them by making this button, making this my, I'll just put it as alerts. And then with that, I can go default device, cable A output, action, mute. And then I should be able to, if anybody follows or anybody plays a blurp right now, were to play a blurp right now, or I might just do that and go to like let me go over to blurp or something. And then, oh, well, now I gotta log in. Golly. Just redirect me, why don't you? Oh, man, I gotta have a way that it more naturally goes between this stuff. But then, if I were to just go to my streams blurps or something like that, and then we were gonna go to like over here, and then I were to play something like this one. No, that's not gonna do it. How do I get it to send to stream? Test audio.
I will send you to Jesus.
Well, that was just testing my audio through the audio. It wasn't doing it through the, there we go. Okay, I think I found it. Replay on stream.
I will send you to Jesus.
Oh, do I not have blurb set up on this one? I don't think I have blurps in. Oh, go figure. Go figure. Here, let's just go over to this one then. And then that should have it. And we're going to get sent to Jesus one more time. Replay on stream.
I will send you to Jesus.
There it goes. Pop down right over here. And that audio should have come through. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to audio. I'm going to hit this alerts button to mute. And guys, let's see if it does it. Let's pause the music for dramatic effect. Why am I doing that? Why am I doing that? We're trying to use this. Let's pause the music with the button. Let's go. Okay, and now I'll replay this on stream.
I will send you to Jesus.
That didn't work. That didn't work. Wait, let me see why. Let me see why. Is it actually coming through where I told it to? I gotta be quick. I gotta be quick on the switch here.
I will send you to Jesus.
That's why. That's why. It's the wrong one. Let's do this. And where's desktop? Which one is it? It is Voicemeeter VAIO. Not 3. It's just this one, I think. Now, if I were to mute it and try to play that. Yep, you guys didn't hear it. Now, if I do it one more time.
I will send you to Jesus.
Let's go. Let's go. We got that set up. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So we figured that out. Let's go. While using stream, I keep saying stream, Voicemeeter banana, Voicemeeter potato. So I have to use this one, which does the input device control. Now, I don't like that my alerts still send through just my general output. I really want it to go through my extensions alerts, this digital cable A that I have, but that's a problem for another day. So that's good to know though. So I got my alerts right there, and then so that was input. So what else could we do with this? This can mute, excuse me, music. Let me see here. Music would be Voicemeeter aux. That would also be, is that Steam go through there too? No, I don't think so. So if we do the aux to mute, I'm not sure. Oh, that would be like music. Let me play the music. But if I wanted to mute it, that's not working. Interesting. That didn't work. Okay, maybe I pressed the wrong one. No, it's aux. Yeah, no, that is the right one. Why? I'm just trying to see if I can mute the channel. What? Okay. So apparently that's not alerts. That's like my entire output. This one here. Interesting. Which I already have right here. So this is not working like I thought it would. Bye-bye. All right. So audio-wise, we can mute our mic. We can mute the entirety. We can do the music stuff. I'm just going to delete this because those weren't working. So look at that. We've only got these. But that's okay for today. That's okay for today. So we got scenes, a full rack there. We've got edits. Not edits. What am I saying? Audio. And then what was the third one? The third one was supposed to be chat and interaction. So these are ones like shout outs, thank yous, lurker love, BRB message. So these ones are ones that I can, the idea of chat and interaction would be a folder here that could be specific to, we'll just make it right here, I guess. Chat, specific to chat. Yeah, the chat commands. So, well, we would want to do a folder, and we'll just call it chat. And then in chat, this is where we would have all these. Oh, you know what? I'm doing this whole thing, and I took that off the screen so you guys couldn't even see what I was looking at. So here, I created a folder, and we're going to chat right here, which is where we should do like shout outs. So this would be, I guess, sending a, wait, let's go back. If I already have this made somewhere, I don't. What's this? Don't know what that, oh, sidekick. Okay, let's keep going. Nothing there. All right, go back here. Straight in. We got chat. Let's go chat message. Boom. So this would be a, let's do a shout at. Okay, we're just creating these and I'll fill them in later, I guess. Just because I'm about ready to lie down. Chat message. Thanks. Another chat message. This one. Lurker live, maybe? Something like that. A lurker. Okay. And then we've got BRB. And then we've got, I think this is where I would do like Ubamag, which is your unique, unrepeatable, beautiful, and intelligent miracle of God. Send that there in chat. This one we have a, like, we can do a welcome one as well. We can do a, these will be nice to have, to be able to just smack that button then. Hype. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one to be able to just click rather than have to try and type it. Clip. Clip it. And then this is where we can do a, oh, this, yeah. So this one would need to be a, here we go. Create a clip. Yep. Clip it. And then, excuse me, a poll. The poll I might as well do. I don't think I can do, I don't see it over here. Shield, open last clip, create clip, viewers, stream marker. We're going to put that one on there. Okay, we got stream marker, sub chat, stream and game title. Gotta have a clear, you gotta have clear chat. And then yeah, slow mode is a good one to have. I'm just gonna call it slow mode. And oh, and then timeout, quick command for chat moderation. How would you do that? I don't feel like this has all the stuff that I thought it used to with. Shield mode, I guess, would just be. So these are like the emergency ones down here. You've got clear chat, slow mode, shield. Yeah, slow it down, basically clean it up, protect it. These three right here. And then let's go welcome, thanks, and hype. And then we've got tag. Oh, shout out should be on that level too. Shout at. And then lurker, BRB, Ubamog, those are right there. These ones here being clip, I kind of like the idea of being right there with stream marker right next to it, and then the title can be right there. Right now this one's empty. Here, I mean, I guess I could make a just do another one. Actually, yeah, but I'll have to switch it. No, move the title down here, and then this one can be a like follow kind of thing, follow reminder. All right, so we got that. We just need to, we'll just have to give actual. Okay, what we need here too is we need then a multi-action. No, we just need a folder. Create folder, and this is where we need see, interesting. It has here listed stream tools and integrations, but it says the start stop recording the stream, turn replay buffer on or off, save replay, add marker, toggle webcam. Okay, so this would be like tools and integration. I'm just gonna create this folder here. I don't know what to call this though. I'm gonna skip that for now. We'll call it, maybe we need one for manage, for like stream management. Fun and engagement, that's, I'll probably change some of these titles and stuff, but like fun, that's the fun folder. And then call this one like productivity. It's such a long word. Oh, interesting. Folders and organization tips. If you have a standard Stream Deck of 15 buttons, you want folders to separate phases. So you want scenes, audio, tools. We'll just call it as that. That's nice. Tools. And then we'll have hype and fun right there. Emergency. Emergency. Okay, and then productivity, and then chat, and then I wonder if the manage one though is the same as emergency. Chat, I have audio as well. Oh, I already have that, but this one will be integrated into those others. In fact, I can delete that now, can't I? Yeah, I can just delete this one. Delete. Delete. I don't know why I have the timer on this one. I can just have the timer. Oh wait. Oh, that's why. Because it's within on his base thing while streaming. Let's see if I can get some icons or whatever. No, it's not going to succeed with that. Okay. All right, well, this at least gives us a startup here. I feel like it's not in the order I would want it, but if we do the scenes first, maybe. The emergency one and manage, I feel like, are the same, so I'm going to delete that one. What did I just do? Oh, okay. I thought I deleted everything. No. All right. So we got productivity. We got manage or emergency. We got tools. We've got, I want these in better order. I want like scenes is probably number 1, and then audio, and then chat. Probably fun after that. Tools, manage for emergency, productivity, and then there might be one that'd be good that's listed here in the way of like system. Like if I need some sort of like PC controls to shut off a monitor or open a certain folder or something like that. So yeah, the issue, like that's a good point. But I mean, if I'm already in stream, I should have this here, right? But what the recommendation here is to go live, which this opens stream. I feel so what they're saying is that I should have a go live button, which I forget how to be able to do something like that. Let's record. Oh, I'm sure I can probably just do this. And then, oh no, it won't let you. I thought I was going to click a button. No. Interesting. Oh, there's stream right there. So boom, this would be go live, right? So if I have that and then end stream. Wait, wouldn't it be the same button? I think it would be the same button. And then it would be... Yeah, because it's the same thing. You just toggle it. Press it to stream, press it to unstream, right? And then here, what they're saying is instead of having, where was it? Instead of having a clip it and the stream marker, they're saying come back here. Actually, I want to go back in there really fast. Chat, move the title one over as well. That can stay there. That's fine. But then these are ones that they say have on your base screen. So we'll have them here at the bottom. We got a timer. We got go live. And then this one should be the clip it. Okay. And then a stream marker. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what else. I feel like would a smart one to have? Would a seriously smart one to have though on the front page like this? Would it not be good to have your mute mic? I feel like this would be a good one to have mute mic. So I'm just gonna put it on there for now. And then just boom, mute it. And then I should be able. And then I'm right back. Nice. And then I'm back. And I'm back. Perfect. All right, but I think those are some good ones to have. Go live button, clip it, stream marker. I need to be able to hit those better. Mic, timer, those kind of things. I think we have this in a good place, at least for Twitch. At least for Twitch. This one, honestly, I don't know. I'll keep that one on there. What's in 3? Oh, see, this is YouTube admin. It does all of this stuff. And then this one, what does this do? Oh, that's for, yeah. This is if I want to do, delete that. This is for Streamloots. All right, we can delete that one. Delete. I don't want to click it and, oh, that opens up all of that stuff. I can delete that one. Delete. What did this one open up? Oh, that's like opening up all this stuff to be able to work with. Yeah, we'll just keep that. Streamloots. I feel like that's a... Ooh, but where would that go? That would be... Would that be within fun? Or what? Chat and interaction. Okay, so something in here. For right now, I'm just going to mark it with a folder. We're just going to mark it with a folder. And go stream loots. Okay. What about Tangia? I feel like Tangia. Actually, Streamloots I might also put over here in fun. Yeah, I think this is where I would put, actually, yeah. What am I doing? Yeah, this would be like Tangia. The only issue is like here in audio, I feel like that's where I should go to put like, see, this is like audio settings, but then fun, this is where I'd put like voice changer or something like that, maybe. I don't know. But we're going to put another folder here, and we're actually going to move, we're going to put Streamloots here. So then, where did I have it? Chat. This one can disappear. And then also, if we want, say we got one for Blurp. And then one for, say, I don't know, viewer attack. I don't know if I actually need for these. I'm just putting the ones that come to my mind based upon uses on stream. We got Tangia, Blurb. I feel like I don't know where I would put stuff like controlling alerts and such. In the tools. I guess that makes sense. Put a little folder over here. That's for alerts. I wonder if I could just then, if I could take like here in fun, when I get this done with like say Blurp or something like that, I could just copy that and take it and drop it in audio too. So it's available in either location. That might not be a bad play. Might not be a bad play. In fact, just so I remember that, I'm gonna put that kind of boom. And then Tangia, just in case then I go into those and then it's like, hey, I can still do them there. So, man. All right, well, we got some progress done on this tonight. Nice. Excited about that. All right, well, let's go back to where we'll be. Right here. And I think from there, we'll quit out of that. And we will be good for tonight. Tomorrow night, I will be on 9:30 p.m. Going to be working a little bit more on even more of the Foundation series. And maybe looking at a practical video instead of a Foundation Y series video work. I'm not sure yet, but we're going to be focusing on Budget Creator Labs, Shoestring Studio, and setting things up for helping young or new creators from a shoestring budget get started in content. So I look forward to that tomorrow night. And until then, I say God bless and adios.